Hello, everybody, and welcome to the EAPicks.com Sports Monitor TV show. I'm your host, Tony T, and the EAPicks.com is a website where handicappers document their selections for the world to see. As you may know, I own Tony'sPicks.com. That's my personal website, and I do a TV show there on Tuesday night. And I want to share with you a segment I did with Dave from the NFL. He did give his pick from the game between the Patriots and the Broncos, and he went on my show. We gave out the selection, and I wanted to share with you here, the audience of the EAPicks.com TV show. So without any further ado, let's get to Dave's play and his analysis from the Patriots and Broncos. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tony's Picks TV. I'm your host, Tony T. And now it's time to talk NFL. We're going to talk the AFC Championship game. We'll go up to Las Vegas, Nevada, and welcome Dave the Meatman Scandaliato to the Tony Picks TV show. And you know, Dave, another winning weekend for you from the NFL playoffs. You go 2-1-1, documented. You push with the Saints at +8. The lone loser was the Colts at +7, but you hit with the 49ers and on the money line, and you come in with the 49ers. You give that game out, and you also document you go under the total of 41 points.
Yep, it was a good weekend. Obviously, EAPicks.com that documents my plays. When I put the selection in Bookmaker, where they use the current line from, they had it +8. But, you know, everybody that got to play from me was kind of like a freebie. You won the game at my site, payafteryouwin.com, payafteryouwin.com, payafteryouwin.com. The game gets graded as a push. Everybody gets a refund, and they all made money. I mean, what a deal that is. I mean, yep, believe me, I didn't call anybody and say, well, you know, you should have got this, you should have got that. No, believe me, I took a beating on that at $199 a game, or $299 a game. I lost out on about 6-7 sales, so it cost me about $2,000, but I made it back up on Sunday. Got the side and the total. San Francisco to 49ers, and then under 41. I don't want to say they were easy winners because there's nothing easy, but bottom line is Niners won by double digits, and I could have easily gave up another touchdown and would have won the over-under. So, I mean, that's all right. So, the NFL's been very good to me. I got a 3-unit lead at EAPicks.com, the sports monitor that documents my plays. Remember now, at EAPicks.com, you can only play each game for a 1 unit. So, none of these 4, 5, 8, 10-unit selections. So, it's been pretty good. $100 player up almost 2 dimes. $500 player up almost 10,000. So it's been a good year, but 3 games to go, and looking forward to talking with you about this AFC Championship game between Denver and New England.
Exactly, Dave. And I also wanted to add on the program, you also gave out the Chargers plus the points on our Tony's Picks TV show. So either you did give out that play here on our program last week.
I don't really do a middle. I'm not really a middle guy, but I did like the Chargers getting the big points because that was the 3rd time that they had played the Broncos. The first game decided by 8 points. Second game decided by 7. This one was decided by 7. No surprise to me. I laid some big money on Denver to go to the Super Bowl. I laid a couple of thousand just to win the game outright on Sunday against San Diego, and then this deal this week, the AFC Championship game. So very rarely the Meatman goes double dipping, and I did get them both. I got the money that I bet on San Diego straight plus the points, and my ticket's still alive on Denver to go to the Super Bowl.
All right, Dave, speaking of Denver, let's take a look at the AFC Championship. The game will kick off at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on CBS. New England Patriots on the road. Off their win against the Colts, will travel to face the Denver Broncos. Current line we find here the Broncos favored 4.5, total 55.5. How do you see this game?
I think the line's too low. I think they you know, everybody's going to base the point spread on what they saw last week. And I know Belichick and Brady, they've owned Manning over the years, but different team, different city, different players, and definitely a different home field advantages. They're going to be playing this one in Mile High. I could give you several reasons that I like the Denver Broncos. Obviously, I think that the game against New England that they lost early in the season after blowing a 24-point lead, I think that is going to absolutely stick in Peyton Manning's head come game time. And then, of course, the way they lost last year's AFC Championship game, you got to figure that Manning is thinking to himself that that's not going to happen again. So I think the Peyton Manning factor is going to be pretty big. And you know, this New England Patriots team, you know, you say what you want. I know Tom Brady is looking to go to his fifth, sixth Super Bowl, some crazy amount. I definitely understand that. I mean, this guy seems to be in the AFC Championship game every year, but you know, Denver had to beat Kansas City twice down the stretch to win their division. So, and then of course they got some other big wins late in the season. This New England Patriots team, yeah, they got a big win on Saturday in a playoff game against Indianapolis. But keep in mind, they scored 59 points against Indianapolis the year before. So no real big surprise there that Tom Brady and the Patriots were able to put the points up. But I just think the team that wins the game covers the spread 80-something% of the time. And the team that is going to win this game on Sundays, the Denver Broncos. The line opened 6.5, exactly where I had made it. All the sharps and the wise guys have come in on the Patriots, but I totally beg to differ. I think they're dead wrong in this spot. I'm not going to put it at love status, Tony. On my website, payafteryouwin.com, www.payafteryouwin.com, payafteryouwin.com. I'm only going to be selling this play for $149. My Saints play against Seattle over the weekend. The Seahawks against New Orleans. That play went for $2.99. My San Francisco play and my under the total both went separately for $1.99, $199. My Knicks outright win against the Miami Heat last Thursday. That went for $149. So this is kind of in that kind of area. I like the play. I like New England. You know, I just don't think they got it, man. I don't think, you know, it's hard to, you can make an argument for the Patriots. There's no doubt about it. But I like Denver more. And that's why I'm going to lay the 4.5 points. And let's see what happens, man. What a game this is going to be in the beginning of the season. If you would have said, who do you want to see in the AFC Championship game? A lot of people would have said Tom Brady and the New England Patriots against Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos. You got two great quarterbacks, MVP, Super Bowl wins all over the place. And we're lucky as football fans that we're going to see these two guys hooking up one more time. And I'm going to take my chance with the favorite at home, the Denver Broncos, minus the points.
All right, Dave the Meatman Scandaliato says take Denver and lay the points. Now, what about the total in this game?
Well, we got to wait a little closer to game time. I was sizzling hot with the over-under totals this weekend, but this is the kind of game I got to think about for a while. The last time they played, a lot of turnovers, a lot of this, a lot of that, a lot of the other thing. But you can always give me a call on my comp pick hotline. You talk directly with me, Dave Scandaliato. I'm the guy that answers the phone, the owner of meatandpotatoes.com since 1998. I will pick the phone up and talk with you directly. I don't wait a day or two. It's early in the week. We're filming this on Monday, so wait a couple of days and give me a call. 1-888-375-2710. 1-888-375-2710. Don't forget, last year they scored a ton of points in the first Denver Broncos game against the Baltimore Ravens, and then of course this year the Denver-San Diego game goes under the total. So 2 playoff games for Peyton Manning in Denver since he's got there. 1 over the total, 1 under the total. I need a little more time to think about it, but after I have made my decision, I'll have it up for sale at payafteryouwin.com. But if you want it for free, give me a call. 1-888-375-2710. I'll give it to you myself.
All right, Dave, that was Dave the Meatman Scandaliato, and be sure to give Dave a call on this comp pick hotline. He was having an outstanding NFL season. I'm going to show you guys. Let's take a look at Dave's playoff performance. We start wild card weekend. He hits with the Colts plus 2.5, as you can see right there. Under 55, the Saints and Eagles winner. Saints point spread against Eagles winner. San Diego plus 7 against Cincinnati winner. He had a push with the New Orleans Saints, although many people won that game. His loss was the Colts. He wins with the 49ers on the money line. He wins under the total Niners in Carolina. If you add all those wins, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 1-1 documented against a spread in the NFL playoffs. And that's right, we're documented. This is about the only show you're going to see the records on your screen. A lot of guys blurt out records on the radio. They tell you, oh, I'm this, I'm that. Or you see even on those TV shows. But they don't show you the documentation. I've got the documentation for you. EAPicks.com Sports Monitor. Go to where it says handicapping records. Push NFL records. And guess what you're going to see? Dave the Meatman Scandaliato, #1 year-to-date, Dave. You're having an outstanding season.
Plus, don't forget, almost 60% winners in the LVH Super Contest, the World Championship of Professional NFL Handicapping held each year out here in Las Vegas. So not only will my pro football plays documented at EAPicks.com, but also in the championship out here. So believe me, there's no fugaboo and there's no silly math. There's no tricky numbers. It's all real, folks. There's only 3 games left. I got the winner of a couple of them, but you got to give me a call. 1-888-375-2710. Talk directly with me, Dave the Meatman Scandaliato, owner of meatandpotatoes.com. I opened this website back in 1998, 3 decades ago. I was on the internet before people even knew what. I was online for Al Gore even invented the internet. That's how long I've been on a computer. So 1-888-375-2710. I'd love to talk to you and put you on the side of the winner.
All right, Dave, thank you for joining me here on Tony's Picks TV, and be sure to give Dave a call on the Comp Pick Hotline. I gave you the proof. I gave you the documented record right there. You can just go to the EA Picks website and you can verify it yourself. And be sure to give Dave a call on that Comp Pick Hotline. All right, that'll do it here for our NFC Championship segment. And for more free picks, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page. You are watching Tony's Picks TV, and keep it tuned. All right, that was Dave the Meatman Scandaliato as he comes in with his winner from the NFL as he delivers the Denver Broncos laying the points. And, of course, just remember, give our man Dave the Meatman Scandaliato a call on his comp pick hotline, and you'll get his play from that total in that contest by calling 888-375-2710, 888-375-2710. You'll also get the side selection in his Seahawks and 49ers game. All right, that's going to be a wrap for our EAPicks.com TV show. I'm your host, Tony T, reminding you that EAPicks.com is a sports monitor where handicappers have their plays documented and graded for the world to see. All right, that'll do it for tonight. We come back tomorrow.